It's another cup final in the Sporthop series, as today I am going to Kezar Stadium in San Francisco to watch the NPSL Golden Gate Conference Final between Farolito versus Cruizers FC. Now, this is the third consecutive year in the Golden Gate Conference Final where we see the top two teams that finish in the regular season face off against each other in the final. And there's no doubt that coming into this matchup, the host Farolito is going to be heavy favorites once again. They are the defending NPSL Golden Gate Conference champion and also the league itself, and they're looking to try to defend their crown as they continue their progression, once again making to the final and maybe repeat as champion. But tonight they're going to try to make it three-peat in terms of being the Golden Gate Conference Final, and for once they're actually not going to be playing Napa Valley in the Golden Gate Conference Final like we see in the last 2 years. They're going to be facing against a Cruizers FC side that, despite the fact that they finished second in the standing, they are definitely going to be big underdogs coming into this one, especially in the regular season matchup. This matchup was not close whatsoever. I mean, Farolito has been able to win 10-2 on aggregate in both of the meeting when both of these teams face off against each other. But it is a cup final. Things obviously is different, and you know, past form definitely is thrown out when you have a cup final like this. And the winner of this game is going to be moving on into the semifinal of the NPSL national playoffs. But either way, let's see who is going to move on into that. Let's go soccer. So we have just arrived here at Kezar Stadium, and you can see both teams are doing their pre-game warm-up. These are the Farolito player doing their pre-game warm-up, and then on that far side are the Cruizers FC player doing their pre-game warm-up. We got about 40 minutes before the kickoff of this match. And now it looks like both teams is heading to the center circle. And in just a bit, we're going to get ready for the start of this NPSL Golden Gate Conference Final between Farolito and Cruizers FC. And the referee gets this NPSL Golden Gate Conference Final underway. Farolito will be going with their home yellow kit and blue shorts, going from left to right, whereas Cruizers FC is going to go all black tonight. Well, it's more of a great kit, that is, from right to left, as we are underway on this cloudy early Saturday evening here at Kezar Stadium. You can see the Burrito Brava there, definitely in full voice here for this cup final, hoping to see their team make it three-peat in terms of the NPSL Golden Gate Conference champion. On a short trip to come here, as here comes Farolito here, and that's a tame effort that is going to go wide there. I think that's also the first shot of the game, 6 minutes in. Done very well in that respective league. As now this one is chipped in, trying to flick it toward the dangerous spot, and instead it's cleared away. Only halfway clear as Farolito continue to put on the pressure. Oh, what a ball this is, and the goalkeeper makes a save. Second effort is saved again by the keeper, and then that player trying to hit it for the third attempt, as now Cruizers FC look to go the other way, and instead that one is cut out. Yes, that's a sloppy giveaway there, rare mistake. And he's gonna go for goal here, and it's in the back of the net, and Cruizers FC has taken a 1-0 lead. Well, the away fans celebrate there, and well, that is completely against the run of plays. Farolito has been putting the pressure in the first 15 minutes. I'm not quite sure that that shot might have took a deflection. The goalkeeper was kind of unmoved there. I think he was thinking that that was gonna go wide, but well, 16 minutes into this game, this is definitely not what I expected in terms of this Golden Gate Conference Final, as Cruizers FC draw first blood, despite the fact that they've been on the back foot pretty much for the first 16 minutes. Another one deliver in, he got the flagged, and that is going to go wide there, as it was kind of a backwards header there. And right away, here comes the set piece as the goalkeeper punched that one away. He was going for the Olympico there, and the goalkeeper read it well, that they're not going to get a lot in this game. And now that ball actually crossed the line. Nobody closed him down, and that is going to be a goal kick as it actually hits the bottom left of the post. Cruizers FC is on the break here, and what a ball this is, as that player, he might have a chance to go in on goal, looking at trying to cut this one back, and instead that shot is blocked away. Still another chance here for Cruizers, and in the end it's a weak effort that goes right to the goalkeeper. And Cruizers, they'll take it, they'll take these hopeless crosses. Why says that? Here comes Farolito again, and it's in the back of the net, and we are level for this Golden Gate Conference Final between Farolito and Cruizers FC. fan celebrates here, and well, it's been a relatively frustrating first half from Farolito, where they put the pressure, couldn't really quite get that opening goal, or that equalizer that is, but finally they found a way through against this Cruiser defense. Farolito being sloppy at the back at times, although now here comes Farolito, a chance to make it 2-1, and that is cut out there by that defender and cleared away as, well, Farolito almost took the lead there. They have the ball back again. They're trying to put the unrelentless pressure, trying to take the lead before we head to the intermission period. So here comes the corner. Oh, and that one is cleared away as now a second effort right into the traffic as that ball's still in the dangerous area. So looking to try to shoot there, still looking for a chance to shoot, and that is blocked away. The ball is still in the dangerous area as Cruiser have a tough time to try to clear it. There's a huge shout for a penalty. Referee not interested, and now we have a whistle here, and it's going to be a free kick. Just about do it, consider I don't think we have a lot left here in the first half, and as I said that, the referee blows for the halftime whistle. Well, it's halftime here for this NPSL Golden Gate Conference Final. It's all level at 1 apiece between Cruiser FC and Farolito. So it's halftime here for this NPSL Golden Gate Conference Final, as it's level 1 apiece between Cruiser FC and Farolito. And after Cruiser FC got a really surprising 1-0 lead in the 16th minute, Farolito put on a lot of pressure in terms of trying to get the equalizer, and while at times they were kind of frustrated of not getting the equalizer and being a little bit sloppy in the final there, and also on the defensive end as well, eventually they did get themselves the equalizing goal, and then they were pushing hard to try to get the lead in the first half. They also probably maybe should have got a penalty too, because a couple of minutes before we head to halftime, it looked like one of the players definitely brought down that Farolito player, and that's the Cruiser player. It looked like he brought down the Farolito player, but the referee says that was no penalty. But heading into the second half, I mean, for Cruiser FC, they'll definitely be disappointed that they did concede right on the stroke of halftime, but they're probably a little fortunate that the fact that this game is still tied up at 1 apiece. I think in the second half, it's probably going to be more of the same. Farolito to continue to put on the pressure to try to get the second goal, while Cruiser FC, I think they're going to look for those counter-attacking moment and also look for the mistakes from Farolito, because Farolito hasn't really looked that good, especially at the back, in terms of giving up the possession at the back at times. That's saying Cruiser FC go through on goal. But heading into the second half, it is definitely all to play for in this NPSL Golden Gate Conference Final, and let's see who's going to have a chance to take the lead and get themselves in a commanding spot to move on into the national semifinal of the NPSL. Now it looks like the Farolito player are back on the pitch. Cruiser FC is just doing their last second huddle before getting back on to the pitch, and in just a bit we're going to get ready for the start of the second half of the NPSL Golden Gate Conference Final here at Kezar Stadium in San Francisco. And the referee gets this second half underway. Well, it's all to play for in this NPSL Golden Gate Conference Final. It's level at 1 apiece, and after Cruiser FC got that surprising 1-0 lead only to concede right before the stroke of halftime, and they continue to suffer as, well, the goalkeeper for a second, I thought he didn't get that one cleanly, but they're going to have to continue to suffer throughout this game, and they'll have to defend for the most part. But can they continue to do that and maybe even catch Farolito on the break as they did in the first half, or can Farolito potentially once again put all the pressure here on this Cruiser team and eventually get this second goal? But we are underway again on this cloudy early Saturday evening here at Kezar Stadium in San Francisco. Again, that one is cut out. Ooh, referee, and that is going to be a free kick right on the edge of the 18-yard box. For a moment here, free kick chance for Farolito. Can they take the lead here? And they go low. Second effort though, it's deflected, and it's in the back of the net, and Farolito has taken the lead. Well, the fans celebrate here in the stands, and well, that took a wicked deflection off of a defender there. I think the goal is still going to be given to the guy that hits it, but either way, Farolito has taken the lead. I don't think that was the way that they draw it from the free kick routine, but nevertheless, they have taken a 2-1 lead here, 22 minutes into the second half. As it's 2-1. Oh, they got the flick. And now, here comes Farolito again, trying to make it a 3-1 game. Looking for some space. He's going to dink this one to the box. Trying to set up his teammate. And the goalkeeper makes a big save there. And it was clear the way. But now, Cruiser FC go the other way as the game has really opened up. Question is this going to stay in? The answer is no. Farolito might have a chance to get third goal as he found some space here. Trying to play this one. Oh, what a save that is by the keeper as, well, that player, he looked like he had tapped in on the doorstep of goal, but the goalkeeper once again giving Farolito all they can. Oh, that's a mistake. And here comes Cruiser FC. And the goalkeeper gathered that one. And, well, I got to say, that might been the moment for Cruiser to get themselves the equalizer, and for Farolito, they are basically thanking their lucky star because that was a terrible giveaway. And now that is going to be a second yellow card. Well, it was a tactical foul, but I actually didn't realize that player was on a yellow. But either way, Cruiser FC is down to 10 men. The time where you can create chances is definitely on the set piece. Gonna go driven low here, and then this one took a one-hopper and it goes right to the goalkeeper. See, Farolito may be playing some keep away here. Now they do the cross. It's a diving header, and it's in the back of the net, and that might be game, set, and match as Farolito are pretty much now on their way of their three-peat of the Golden Gate Conference title. Farolito again, they're not done. They want this fourth goal. Oh, what a ball this is. A chance to make it number 4, and indeed he does. It's in the back of the net, and that is pretty much the cherry on the top for Farolito. What a well-worked play there with the long ball, and then that player does a great job bringing it down, and then he slots it home cleanly there with some cool composure. Have a chance to make it number 5 here, as here they come again on the attack, and that is over the bar there. That would have been a spectacular way to conclude this final and confirm them 3-time champion of the Golden Gate Conference. And that is the full-time whistle, as it is full-time in this Golden Gate Conference final. Farolito, for the 3rd consecutive year, has won the Golden Gate Conference final, and to be fair, they did kind of have to work for it, considering Cruiser definitely made it interesting in the first half, taking the lead. But Farolito, they found a way here, and especially in the second half, eventually taking the lead, and then once Cruiser were down to 10 men, and Farolito getting that third goal, it was all but pretty much confirmed that the defending NPSL champion is going back to the national playoff of the NPSL, and indeed that of course is the case. But the final score in this NPSL Golden Gate Conference final, it's Farolito 4, Cruiser FC 1. Now the Farolito players are clapping to their home fans and thanking for their support. And the same goes for the Cruiser FC fans. They are also clapping to the away fans that make the trip up here. And in just a bit, we're going to get ready for the trophy presentation as Farolito get ready to lift that famous old trophy in the Golden Gate Conference for the 3rd consecutive year. So just finished here at Kezar Stadium as I'm now making my way out of the stadium, and in the end, Farolito repeat as the champion of the NPSL Golden Gate Conference for the 3rd straight year in a row as they win 4-1 in this game against Cruiser FC, though the scoreline didn't really indicate in terms of this one being a pretty competitive match throughout, and they definitely had to work for it, especially with the way that Cruiser actually took a surprising 1-0 lead, but eventually they did get themselves the equalizer right on the stroke of halftime, and then in the second half continue to put on the pressure to get that second goal, and they did eventually do so off of a deflection. And then as soon as Cruiser FC got themselves sent off, you just kind of had a feeling that this was a bridge too far to climb, and indeed it was the case once Farolito get that third goal and even score a fourth one just for good measure for them to now move on to the national semi-final in the NPSL. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time with another Sporthop series episode.